High School PE gym here on the campus of Breathitt High School. We are back again for some live volleyball action here in just a few minutes. We're about 9 minutes away from the beginning of this match between Breathitt High School and the Morgan County Cougars. The Bobcats come into the game tonight 10-5 and on a little bit of a roll. They came off of a rough win last night in Hazard. They won 3-2 in the fifth set. I think they ran that score to about 17-15 or so as they worked their way to victory. So the Bobcats on a one-game winning streak, and Morgan County comes in 3-10. Morgan's won 3 games this year. They beat Menifee County twice, and they're fresh off of, back on the 12th, they're fresh off of a victory over Jackson City School. So Morgan County comes in 3-10. Breathitt comes in 10-5. But as we've said before, none of that really matters until you get on the floor. This is Steve Bowling. I have with me tonight our main boss man, Kyle Brewer. We take care of everything, and we'll have some live volleyball action for you in just a few minutes. We'll be back, but first we're going to hear a little bit from our sponsors. Our sponsors make all this possible, make all this available for all of you who like to watch volleyball, may not be in Breathitt County, may not be here locally, but you have the opportunity to watch volleyball because of our sponsors, and we want to say thank you to them. And if you are listening from out of state, out of county, anywhere, even in Breathitt County, go on to Facebook, go on to YouTube, give us a shout out, give us a mention, and enjoy volleyball action. Here in about 7 minutes, we're going to hear from a couple of our sponsors and be right back to kick off this game.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts, and stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Batable. Be sure and shop in the store or online at rosebros.com.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School. Getting ready. We're about a minute and a half away from some volleyball action here at Breathitt High School. We are prepared for a good match here between Breathitt High School and Morgan County. A couple players to watch from Morgan County. We certainly want to keep an eye on number 15, who is Harleen McClung. She currently is coming in as the block leader for that Morgan County Cougar team with 16. She has 56 kills and comes in with 47 aces. She has a couple of folks with her, number 22, who is Chloe Dye, and number 20, who is Alyssa Blair. Alyssa is going to be a real threat on the service line. She comes in with 28 aces on the year. So on Brett's side, of course, it's going to be the same, what I call the four horsemen of H. You have Hamilton, Halsey, Hayes, and Hensley that we need to keep a close eye on. But then you've got Pelfrey, Neese, and McIntosh, who round out the Breathitt's offense and defense. So it should be a good game here as we settle in. We're not quite sure yet if we're going to be...
Yeah, they are lining up for the anthem.
It looks like we're going to have the anthem, the national anthem. So while they're taking the national anthem, and to make sure we don't get cut from Facebook and YouTube, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back right after this anthem to kick off volleyball action here at Breathitt High School as the Breathitt High School Bobcats take on the Morgan County Cougars in volleyball action.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
And the two teams meet at the net. That means we're about ready to get started here at the PE Gym at Breathitt High School. Hopefully some exciting volleyball action. Morgan County is certainly a younger team. They do have 3 seniors, and they've really improved over the years. They've come a long way and growing. They've got a pretty rough district and region over there. They're in the 62nd district, and they're part of the 16th region, so they've got Moorhead. They've got a few other high-powered teams over there that they have to compete with, and I know they travel quite a bit in the eastern section of the state of Kentucky. So
Ashland, Blazer, Greenup County, Rowan County, Boyd, to name a few that tops their region.
You're talking about powerhouses in volleyball right there. So, yep, they've got some stiff competition over there, so hopefully we see some good action here tonight, some good volleyball action. Coach Ashton Bidwell, been there for a couple years, has some experience as coach in Morgan County. And we're getting our liberos substituted in as our referees are making the changes. You'll see the players sometimes when the games start turn and wave at the referee. That usually signifies that's the captain of the team. The captain is the only player who can speak to the referee on the floor. So they get those assigned, and we're underway. Megan McIntosh, and that's going to be 4 hits on Breathitt.
All righty. Getting the game started off to a slow start for Breathitt. What do you think the key for a good win tonight is, Steve?
It's just clean volleyball tonight. You got to make your passes. You can't do that. You got to make good, clean passes. You got to communicate, and you got to put the ball down. I think if Breathitt's able to put the ball down, it's going to be hard to deal with them. It's going to be hard to do with them. For Morgan County, it's going to be a matter of flawless volleyball. They're going to have to serve the ball in. They're going to have to get up there, and the ball down for Breathitt. They're going to have to get up there. They've got several blocks. They've got several blockers on the year. So they're going to have to get to the net, intimidate Breathitt, and force Breathitt to make some choices for whether to hit that ball down or just put the ball over. So Audrey Hamilton back for Breathitt as Breathitt trailed by 1 here early in set 1. And that's an ace for Hamilton. Little bear on Macy Daniel, senior. She's been around for years and years and years as we played them. She couldn't handle that ball. Good serve by Audrey Hamilton.
Is she a 7th grader that's played for a while?
Yeah, I think she played probably a 7th, 8th, all the way through, because I remember her for a long, long time as we played Morgan County. And Hensley with the ball down. Good dig in the back row there by Blair. And Morgan County plays it over. Halsey puts that up. And Hensley long out the back. And Morgan County takes the 1-point lead again. Back to serve is a sophomore, Brooklyn Burt.
Too strong of a hit there.
Yes, she got under that a little bit, and that floated that ball. She's got to get on top of it. And Burton shakes her head and puts the ball in the net. That's always frustrating for these girls.
At this point, Breathitt will take the free points.
3-3, tie game here as Pelfrey for Breathitt back to serve.
I feel like the last few games has been like that with us.
It's tough because early on you still don't have your rhythm. Pelfrey saves that one out the back. Hamilton up to Halsey, who just plays it over. Daniel puts it up. And Emily Smith, good tap. Set by Blair. And Smith puts it up. Hamilton to Halsey, and that's out.
Down on the monitor here, it looked like it was going down the line. It's going to stay in, but no, faded a little too far left.
You're right. At that last second, it just gave a little swirl and probably missed out about 3 inches or so.
If that was a golf shot, that'd have been a good draw, but no, in volleyball, we need it going straight.
Well, they say hand grenades and horseshoes, and that was the only close there, so it doesn't count. Back to serve for Morgan is Macy Daniel, senior, one of their 3 seniors. She serves that ball in down the line. Hamilton out to Hayes and down for the kill, right in between 2 Morgan players. Scores.
Okay, they fixed it.
Yep. 4-4.
I thought I was going crazy there. I looked up at the scoreboard here at Breathitt, and it was
that's going to be an ace.
2-5.
We'll have to give Doug Halsey a little rough time over that, but 5-4, Breathitt in the lead as Charlie Stacy back to serve. And she puts a little rainbow on that and down for Nice with a kill.
Good kill.
That ball entered the kill zone and she put it down.
I was going to say right before that happened, Charlie's really shining recently, the past few games, in my opinion. She's really coming on her own. I know she's newer to volleyball.
That's right. Yeah, when you're young like that, you're a little scared, you're a little intimidated, but you're seeing a lot of improvement. You're seeing a lot of confidence. She's a sophomore. She's still relatively young. She's still growing into her body. She's going to be phenomenal. Just needs a little more experience. We start talking about her and we jinx her into the net.
Yeah, broadcaster's curse there. We shouldn't speak about her while she's serving.
Emily Smith back for Morgan County, a junior. And she puts that one in. Hamilton in the middle to Nice, and she blocked. We said coming in that Carlene McClung was leading this team in blocks, and she shows right there exactly why. That makes at least 17 for her. She had 16 coming in on the night. As Smith puts the ball in, a high arching serve. Hamilton, and that's going to be out. Halsey a little too strong for that one. Smith back, her hands up, and a high archer. That's a little too far.
That one.
She only missed that one by about 7 or 8 feet, so have to take a little bit off that one.
Absolutely. So far, to begin this game, we've seen some mental errors that are a little probably uncommon to a few of these players. Just got to start warming up here.
Just hang in there. Yep. Play through it till you get straightened out. And that's going to be block at the net. An overpass. McClung tried to get that one, but I think that was Nice and Halsey there to put that ball down. Raylan back to serve for Breathitt, an 8th grader. And she floated that one out a little bit, hit it on her palm, and into the net. Breathitt up by 1. Back to serve for Morgan. Alyssa Blair, one of their 3 seniors. She'd been playing for several years as she puts the ball into play. McIntosh up, Hamilton outside to Halsey, and down that line and in.
So she's starting to line it up.
You can tell when they get loosened up a little bit. And it's sometimes hard to get certain games are up, certain games are down. You had a bad day at school, you had a rough day, whatever. There's so many factors that play into these girls and where they are mentally and physically. As Halsey served that ball in. And that's going to be out of bounds. Hensley couldn't quite get it over.
That had a pile up there at the left side of Breathitt's.
And that's what you want. You want to see some real aggressive play by these girls, not afraid to put their bodies on the ground. UK used to teach that. If somebody's not on the ground, everybody's running laps. So that's a reserve. You don't see that very often. She tossed that ball and wasn't able to hit it. So she gets 1 reserve per service run. So you do get a chance to back up, and if something's not right.
So if you do that again for the second time,
it's a point
to serve,
to the other
it's a
team.
point and switch.
Yep. You lose the point, and the serve goes to the other side. You can do it once per service run.
I see.
Just some miscommunication there by Morgan. Back to serve is Megan McIntosh for Breathitt. And she catches the top of the tape, and it's down for a point, Morgan. Breathitt just not able to pull away here.
No.
Staying right with them. A few mistakes.
They seem a little sluggish off the gate.
It's hard sometimes to get up for these games.
Yeah.
When you expect to win. A little bit long there by Emily Smith and out of bounds. Sometimes you get in your mind that you're supposed to win certain games and supposed to lose certain games, and you don't try, or you try too hard. And that can sometimes happen. On paper, it looks like Breathitt should be the favorite, but none of that matters. And that's going to be off the basketball goal and down. They can't quite play that one as Emily Smith gets a hand on it, but she tries the ricochet off the side of the head of Kayla Fannin. And too much for the handle, Macy Daniel.
Another ricochet off the, was that the goalpost that time?
I think it hit the bottom of the basketball goal that time. So a little bit tough. Hamilton has a good serve when it's working. And it seems like she's rolling it in so far tonight. 14-10 Breathitt. And, of course, we mentioned her great service.
Yeah.
We'll blame that one on Kyle.
Oh, no.
Back to serve from Morgan is number 3, Brooklyn Burton, sophomore. And she puts one in the net. Looks like right now, whichever team can get a service in may be the winner.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think either team right now is playing to their full capabilities.
Seems like both sides are a little sluggish. Not a lot of energy so far. Breathitt up by 4 as Pelfrey serves. Low, flat, hard. Set up, and Blair too hard and out the back.
One of these players is going to have to step up and create some momentum for their team.
Yeah. Alyssa Blair too hard out the back. Just calm down and play. Calm down and play. Let it go. And an ace. Pelfrey with a low, flat topspin ball that just took a nosedive right there in front of McClung. And Morgan County's coach, Bidwell, says it's time to talk this over. 17-11. We're going to take a quick break and be right back in just a moment.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Welcome back. We're about to kick off action here again as Lexi Pelfrey is back to serve. Morgan County called timeout there. Wanted to talk things over. And that's off of the block. Emily Smith waited on that ball, jumped at the right time, and played it off the hands of 2 Breathitt defenders. Number 16, Catherine Skaggs in the front row. Looked like they were talking about a switch there, but they didn't make it. Back to serve is Macy Daniels. Good flat serve, hard serve, outside to Hayes. Hayes makes an adjustment, and that one is out. She had already started her approach when they set the ball. That makes it hard to back up and get that.
Yeah, coming in with a little bit too much momentum there.
That footwork is a little hard sometimes when it comes to that. 17-13 as Daniel puts the ball in. Ball is up by Pelfrey, and Halsey just plays it over. And into the net for Breathitt. Looks like they called, number 19, Stacy, in the net.
I was just about to say that. I seen that net bouncing in the monitor a little too much.
I didn't see that one, but I'll take their word for it. They see better than I do some days. As Daniel serves in, McIntosh puts that ball up. Hamilton up, and well played back there by Smith. Set by Blair, and that ball's off the block again. Catherine Skaggs for the kill. That was tipped.
What?
There's some confusion. It was, and the R2 is going to call it. Some discussion between the two referees.
It was 18-14, but it should be 17-15, correct?
It's going to be.
No.
See
Morgan?
what they call it here. Okay.
Oh, no. Okay.
They're going to give the point to Breathitt.
Interesting. So I thought
that was definitely off the block.
Yeah.
It definitely rolled off both of the players' hands and out of bounds.
So 18-14 is the correct score here. Breathitt is up.
Yep. Number 20, Alyssa Blair over talking to the R1 referee, and apparently it did no good. As Breathitt's back on the serve, 18-14. It was definitely a touch ball.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm all for giving a point to Breathitt, but that one is, I don't think that was the right call there by the refs.
Couple of Breathitt's players just sort of smiling. Alyssa Blair into the net. As Stacy back to serve for Breathitt. 19-14. Breathitt up by 5 here early in the first set. Stacy serves. And that ain't over.
I did not think it was going to there for just a second, but it somehow squeezed through.
Breathitt gets to 20, and it sounded a little soft when she hit it, like she took something off of it. A little bit stronger that time, and it's going to be off Morgan County and down for Breathitt. 21-14, Breathitt up by 7 here early. Stacy with that little side skip serve, been very effective so far. She clears the net and puts it down low. She's going back row that time. Over in the middle is Brooklyn Burton, puts it back across. Pelfrey puts the ball up, set by Hamilton, and Neese goes down for the kill.
What a great play
into
there.
The back row. Nice A-ball out of the middle there. She had her timing right. She's moving right. Her feet was right. And the result is you get a point. When you do things right, you get a point. Breathitt 22, Morgan 14. Stacy. And that's going to be mishandled and out of bounds off of Brooklyn Burton of Morgan County. Stacy serves again. She's on a little bit of a run here. And she floats that one through and off the hands of Smith. Smith turned her body sideways, and it's all a game of angles. And we're at set point. 24-14. Stacy puts the ball in. Daniel puts the ball up. Ball is set and out of bounds by Alyssa Blair. Breathitt takes set 1, 25-14. We'll take a quick break. Be back. 3-minute break here for the teams, and we'll be back in just a bit after these messages.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Welcome back. We're about to kick off the second set here tonight. About 10 seconds left as the Morgan County Cougars are already on the floor. Referee is checking their rotation, make sure everyone's in the right place. And Coach James Strong's Bobcats are still in the huddle on the Breathitt side of the game. We break the huddle now as the R1 makes his way up the stand. And it looks like we're about to kick things off. The liberos are substituted in, and they are about ready to go. Looks like Alden Hamilton.
Speaking with the ref.
He's sending a message to the coach somehow, some way. And
wonder what that was about.
You never really know. They find little things one way or the other that they want the coach to be aware of. And they'll send a message or they'll ask a question, or it's usually a facilities issue. As we kick off set two, Audrey Hamilton back to serve, and she puts that ball in. The set by number 20, Alyssa Blair, and Morgan puts it over. Hamilton with the ball up to Stacy, and she's going to be in the net.
Just lost place of where she was at.
Yeah, all that momentum was headed forward, and she tried to do, looks like some kind of limbo, but
didn't work out.
Didn't quite make it. She's a little too tall to limbo that net. Edna Klung with the ace. Halsey can't quite handle that. When I tried to say Hamilton, that was Halsey. As number 15, Carlene McClung. Back to serve again for Morgan. She goes right back at Halsey. Up for Hamilton, and Hayes puts that ball down on the baseline for kill.
Great hit by Hayes.
These 4H'ers are doing great tonight. Halsey, Hamilton, Hayes, Hensley. As Pelfrey back to serve. Up by Daniel. Set by Blair, and Morgan just plays it over. Burton unable to do much with it as Stacy puts that ball up. And should have been an illegal attack. Coach Strong is seeing the same thing I am. Yeah, number 20 jumped in front of the 10-foot line. That's an illegal attack, but it doesn't matter. Breathitt gets the point as we're tied up 2-2. Ball up. And Daniel plays it over. High arcing shot back to Pelfrey outside to Hayes, who taps it over. Good defense there by Morgan. Number 33 puts it down. Holbrook.
Megan couldn't quite get there.
Ireland Holbrook puts that ball down. She's a junior. Saw an open spot. She put the ball directly in the center. And Brooklyn Burton serves. And that's going to be in.
Yeah.
She called a carry. Before Holbrook was in the net. Point to Morgan. Olinger's not a fan of that one-handed set. And that's going to be off the bottom of the net and down. Point Breathitt. Kill for Hamilton.
Oh, I'd have to watch a replay on that.
Halsey. Kill for Halsey.
One of them.
When you get my advanced age, you forget. You forget their names. You forget your own name sometimes. Stacy back to serve. And that's going to be an ace for Stacy. Nice little top spin serve. Bottom dropped out of it. It fell right in front of McClurg. McClurg, if I get it right. I keep saying McClung, but it's McClurg. Daniel with the ball up. Set by Holbrook. And off the block and down for Blair. Alyssa Blair with the kill.
Looks like Stacy and Pelfrey were just staring at each other which one was going to get it, and neither one of them moved towards the ball.
Make a decision. And Daniel puts the ball in. Macy Daniel. And the throw by Halsey is down for the kill.
Tie things back up at 5.
Right, Morgan had shifted that defense over. Halsey saw that hole in the middle and put the ball down on the floor.
Smart play.
Back to serve for Breathitt is Raylan Back. High arching ball that hits the
baseline. Wow, that was
in.
About as close as you can get.
Nice serve. That's really, really tough as a defender when that ball's coming, because you're sure it's going to go out, and all of a sudden it's down. She serves again.
A little shorter this time on this serve.
Skaggs puts the ball over. Hamilton up in the middle, and a throw to the outside, and good defense there by Blair. Halsey puts that ball down the line and down for a kill.
Powerful hit by Brielle.
Burton unable to get there in time. She was moving that direction, but the ball was just a little too quick. Raylan Back on a little bit of a run here. 7-2, 7-5. Breathitt up by 2. Blair back, and that's going to be long. Catherine Skaggs, a little too much mustard on that one.
Absolutely. Going to have to dial it back just a little bit.
She's trying to put it in that back row. I understand what she's trying to do, but a little too strong. Raylan Back does the same thing. Floats that one. Looked like it got the base of her hand and went a little high and long on that one as they turn the serve over to Morgan. Ahead by 2. Back to serve. Ireland Holbrook. Hamilton up, and Halsey recovers up from that one. And Skaggs puts it over. Hamilton up in the middle for Neese, and that's a kill for Neese. Great shot, good timing. Good to see that coming along for her, because that's a tough, tough swing.
She has developed into a powerful and good volleyball player for Breathitt.
She has that talent. She has that ability. She's growing even taller. Got to get a little more muscle. We're working on that, I understand. But there, great hit there by Blair. And that ball is saved.
Oh, wow.
In. Oh, they called it out.
Out.
That was close.
That was about to be a really nice recover there by Morgan.
Yeah, that would have been beautiful if that had hit the line. It looked like it was good, but
on the
my opinion doesn't matter.
Yeah, on the monitor, it did, in fact, look. Oh, I can't believe it.
Halsey into the net. Point for Breathitt. 10-7. Breathitt up by 3. Set outside for Hensley, and she's into the net.
Morgan County clawing back with some Breathitt mistakes.
You got to take advantage of just about anything in this game. Alyssa Blair back to serve, comes in with 28 aces on the night. Outside to Hensley, and that's going to be down at a point. Ireland made a dig for that one. Ireland Holbrook, but didn't quite get there as Hensley gets the kill. Back to serve, Megan McIntosh for Breathitt. She put the ball in play. Up by Holbrook. Set and played by McClurg. Looked like Breathitt just wasn't ready for that.
They just standing there waiting for who was going to get it.
Wasn't mine. That was yours.
Playing that game, and neither one of them got it.
Back to serve is Skaggs as she puts that ball over. Stacy into the net. She sort of turned her body just a little bit there.
Morgan County within one.
Pulled it down. 11-10. Skaggs served that ball in. Short serve. Hamilton puts it up. Stacy stepped on the line, but she doesn't cross over. And that's going to be...
Yeah, I was about to say that didn't have enough juice to get over the net there.
Pretty good recovery, just not enough power. As Raylan back checks out and Chloe Hayes checks in for Breathitt.
Audrin back to serve. Typically, we see pretty good serving from Hamilton.
Set for McClurg. And Hamilton pushes that ball to the corner for a kill. Caught Morgan's defense. Shifted over. And that ball is down for a kill. Hamilton with her second serve of this run. Nice ace.
Put it in that magical spot where you have to really make a move to play that ball, and Morgan County just did not adjust.
Yeah, you got to move your feet, get your body there first. Move your feet, get there, then make the play. A lot of times they want to reach their hands out before they get their feet there. I guarantee you your body will follow where the feet goes. Another nice serve, but able to get that one over by Blair. As Hayes is into the net for 4 hits on Breathitt. Back to serve is McClurg. Harleen McClurg. Set to Hamilton up for Hensley, who just taps that ball over. Holbrook with the push. Outside for Hayes, and she can't quite get there. Into the net for Breathitt. (14-12). Nice flat serve by Morgan, and Breathitt just stands and looks.
Flat-footed again, and I don't know what else how else you could explain that one. Just flat-footed. They're just need to wake up out there.
Lack of energy. Going to have to get a little pep back in that step. Up by McIntosh, set by Hamilton outside as Hayes goes across court. Hensley up, and Stacy. Holbrook. Oh, nice save by Holbrook. She's blocked, but she puts it back in play. And Hensley's unable to go across the net and point Morgan County as we are tied
again.
14-14.
I feel like Morgan County is starting to wake up just a little bit. Got a little momentum on their side. Thanks to some breath.
Hamilton. Hayes.
Oh.
It's long.
Nope. I thought it might be in again. But
Coach Allen, yep. He says he's uncertain, but the referee made a call and called it out. Around the region, there are a couple other games going on right now on Bluegrass Sports Nation. You could also watch the Wolfe County Wolves and the Prestonsburg Blackcats going at it down in Wolfe County. Trying to look, and I don't see a score just yet, but that should be a good game down there. At Bluegrass Sports Nation, bringing you 2 volleyball games tonight. Outside to Halsey, and she puts that ball down for a kill. Alyssa Blair, the senior, unable to shift over and get that ball. And Breathitt takes a 2-point lead with Pelfrey back to serve. Into the net for Pelfrey. We want to thank everybody that's watching live online. On either Facebook or YouTube. As Burton put that ball in. Halsey just pushes it over, but Morgan able to play it. Blair is there. Nice save in the back row by McClurg. As Holbrook puts that ball across. Hamilton to Stacy. And Stacy's come to life, and that's going to be a point for Breathitt. Looked like Stacy and McClurg just wanted to play volleyball against each other there for
I
a few
reckon
minutes.
they were volleying back and forth just to themselves.
Stacy back to serve, Breathitt with a 2-point lead. And that ball is going to be out of play.
Flirting with the line there, but it manages to stay in.
Yeah, Burton wasn't able to take that step over and put the ball back in, and it played off her hand out to the side. Breathitt, 3-point lead, inching toward that magical 20. Stacy with the serve. And Holbrook not able to get there. 19-15 Breathitt here in set 2. Stacy puts that ball up. That's across the net and blocked. Halsey is blocked by Annabelle King, the sophomore from Oregon. She was there, set up, and waiting on her. Halsey put that overpass straight into her hands and said, "Merry Christmas, here you go." And the sophomore, Annabelle King, was happy to say, "Here you go, special delivery right back at you."
Looks like Morgan County's coach and the ref are talking things out.
Yeah, there was a substitution there, a libero sub in for a service position, and they didn't quite make the change obvious, so they've got to be careful on how they rotate that out. It has to be obvious who they're serving for. She's in the right rotation, but it has to be obvious. And the ball is set, and Nice plays it up. Good job there by the libero, Daniel. And Ireland Holbrook puts that ball in. And that's out. Halsey, too strong. Here comes Morgan County again.
Making a comeback off Breathitt's service errors. A little too short into the net. Well, that takes Breathitt to the magical 20 mark.
20-17, Breathitt up by 3. Looks like in Wolfe County, it's Wolfe County 4, Prestonsburg 4 in the first set.
Close game there in Wolfe County.
Set outside, 2 Skaggs off the block. Nice there with the block, and Halsey puts that ball down in between Burton and McClurg for a point. Nice kill, nice, hard, aggressive down ball. When you get on top of that ball, you put that ball down, there's not a lot they can do with it. Back to serve.
If I'm not mistaken, BSN is also live streaming the Wolfe County game as well.
That's right, but you don't want to turn over there and watch that one. You want to watch this one for sure. Ace for Raylan Back. 22-17 Breathitt, and Back puts that ball into play. Burton passes over. And Hamilton.
Nice.
Oh, nice by Holbrook. And not enough. Halsey's going to get the kill on that one. Hard, straight, down shot into that corner. And it rolls out. 23-17. Breathitt inching toward winning set 2 here. Had Raylan Back. The 8th grader to serve. Nice little curved serve. It's hard to do much with. Coming at you at an angle with a little spin, and Breathitt gets to set point. Here in the second set. Back to serve. Nice serve. And it drops out.
And there it
Breathitt
is.
takes set 2, 25-17. We'll be back right after this message to take a look around the region at other games in the 14th region.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
Hutch Automotive, your home in Jackson for CarQuest Auto Parts. And stop and see them at Tire Works for all of your vehicle needs for the best price in town. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Bateville. Be sure and shop in the store or online at rosebros.com.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5502.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School. Breathitt High currently leads Morgan County 2-0 after winning the first set 25-14, second set 25-17. Busy night around the 14th region. We have Morgan, of course, here at Breathitt. You got a big matchup on top of the hill here in Jackson as Hazard has traveled to Jackson City. Knott County is hosting Johnson Central over in Hindman. Leslie is at Pineville. Lee County is at Perry Central up in Hazard. Powell County traveled over to Irvin to take on Estill. And, of course, as we mentioned before, Wolfe County is hosting Prestonsburg down there. Wolfe was ahead by 1 point last we checked. And we're underway here in set number 3. Holbrook up and plays that ball across. Hensley puts the ball across court and down for the point for Breathitt.
Breathitt scores the first point of the third set, and we do have a very busy night of volleyball in the mountains.
I think that may be the first set point that Breathitt has scored tonight, the first set points of any of these 3 sets.
I think you're right.
I don't know. Hamilton might have gone on a run the first set, it seems like. And a block in the middle by Stacy. And Breathitt up by 2 here in the third set. Back to serve is Hamilton. Her third serve in this third set. Pretty good crowd at Breathitt, and Hamilton in the nets. A little bit short, trying to drop that ball in on Annabelle King, the sophomore in the front row there in the number 2 position. Back to serve for Morgan is Brooklyn Burton, the sophomore. Halsey puts that ball up, and McIntosh saves it in. And Morgan pops that ball in. Hamilton out. Back row, and played up by Morgan. Holbrook pops the ball over. McIntosh outside to Hayes. Hayes puts that one over. McIntosh really working tonight. Back row, Halsey, and it rolls in.
Oh, wow. It just
One of the points.
had enough speed behind it to break on through.
It almost killed itself out on that net. It hit the net and died just
on the
enough to
other
roll
side.
over. Back to serve is Alexis Pelfrey. She puts the ball in. And that's going to be too much to handle. Point for Breathitt. 3-1. Looks like we've got 4-1.
There it went.
Now
Okay.
the scoreboard went to 4-1.
Yeah, okay. I'm looking over at the scoreboard thinking I might be wrong, but not the case at the moment.
5-1, Breathitt. Adds an ace there for Pelfrey. And she tips that net. Nice defense there by Morgan. McIntosh puts it up and unable to play that one up for Morgan, and it's 6-1. Pelfrey on her service run. Nice serve. Two of Morgan's players after that ball unable to handle it, and the point goes to Breathitt. 7-1. Breathitt came out at least on fire serving.
Yes, at the moment it does seem so.
That's going to be off Annabelle King and out of bounds.
This might be the most energy we've seen out of the Lady Cats tonight.
A little bit of energy. Hopefully they can sustain that as we get a substitution in the front row as Hayes comes out, and it looks like Bird comes in. Yep, that's Emily Bird. Couldn't see her for the post there. Emily Bird in the front row for Breathitt as Pelfrey serves. And probably Coach Strong will get quite a few subs in, hopefully, this third set. Outside to Hamilton, and Halsey off the net and down for the point for Breathitt.
She's hitting it just a tad low tonight. It seems to be like it's hitting off the top of that net a little too frequently.
And that could be energy. That could be, several things at play. That's an overpass up by Bird and saved by McIntosh. And that's going to be... That was definitely two hits. But Morgan's still going to play it, and into the net.
Ball doesn't lie on that one.
Into the net.
That was most definitely two hits there.
Yep, but Olinger didn't see it. Breathitt, I think they saw it. They might have said something. I couldn't really tell.
I seen Coach.
All that screaming and jumping.
Yeah, I seen Coach Strong running down the view on the right side of the screen there.
Holbrook puts that ball over. And Halsey tries to go cross court. Blair puts it back in the back row. Up by Hamilton, outside to Bird, and a little bit short. She's got to take that next step. She tried to jump to the ball. She'll get that.
She'll pick that up. If I'm not mistaken, this might be her first year playing volleyball.
She played before, but she'll get there. She's an 8th grader. And into the net. They're trying to get a little experience. That's what they're here for. When you've got a 7-point lead this early in the match, you just got to slow folks down, calm folks down, let them get their steps in, put the ball in. Back to serve is Daniel for Morgan. And outside to Halsey, and that's off the block and down. Holbrook wanted that one back. She got a piece of it, but you can see her slap her hand. She definitely wanted that one back. She was a little early on the block.
Yeah, just a little mistimed.
Charlie Stacy back for Breathitt to serve. And she puts it over. Nice little ball there.
Absolutely.
Good top spin, and Morgan unable to handle it.
Lost control of that one. Stacy has definitely been serving it pretty well tonight.
She's had several aces tonight. I don't have that total, of course, but she's been on a pretty good little run as we speak about her.
Yeah.
It's 12-3, Breathitt up by 9 as Stacy makes her approach and puts that ball over. A little miscommunication there. It looked like Holbrook was going for that, and then she pulled off at the last second. Daniel unable to put the ball up. Morgan a little bit frustrated right now. You can see it in their body posture and their shoulders as Stacy puts another high archer in, and Holbrook unable to play that one. A little bit rattled. At Morgan County, Coach Bidwell says time out.
Time to stop the bleeding, and I think we'll take a quick commercial break for a few moments while they talk about it.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic.
Welcome back. We are out of the timeout here. Morgan County wanted to talk about this little run that Breathitt's on, and probably Charlie Stacy serves. As she's up to serve again, and Coach Bidwell gets that coach point.
She
as
does
Stacy
indeed.
goes into the net. People don't think about that, but it's
like
a thing.
icing the kicker in football.
It's a thing. 14-4 as Holbrook is back to serve for Morgan. Nice serve as Hamilton's forced to play it over. That ball is up and played over by Daniel. Yep, she gets there. Outside, and Nice with the tap. Looks like off the block and down. Emily Allen has made it into the game for Breathitt. Into the back row. Looks like Raylan Back is subbing in for Bird. Going back to serve. Breathitt getting some of their younger players in tonight. 16-3, 13-point lead for Breathitt. Coach Strong, and that's out. Raylan Back long into that back corner. Breathitt's pulling a lot of his starters. Coach Strong is pulling some of those starters. He's looking at the bench, hoping to get a few more players in tonight. As Morgan, Alyssa Blair serves into the net. Just a rough night so far for Morgan.
Yeah, it's about that time to start letting some younger players get some varsity minutes in under their belt.
Looks like Morgan's going to substitute. Yep, it's going to be a Kayla Fannin in for Burton into the front row as Halsey serves. Good up by Daniel. And she plays that ball over, and that's going to be a kill from the back row. Skaggs plays it in. Set outside, and Hensley able to push that ball over. And out of bounds. And Nice goes into the net.
Megan McIntosh back into the game for Breathitt.
Back to serve is Harleen McClurg, the junior from Morgan County. Hensley and Stacy with a hard hit, but handled by Morgan. That ball is up. Daniel puts it over. Outside to Hensley. And Morgan unable to stop at the net, and Fannin goes over. Her right foot went completely under the net. And Nice comes back in, and it looks like Hensley's going to come out, and Pelfrey's going in the front row. We'll try a couple things with different hitters, it looks like. 19-7 here for Breathitt as Hamilton serves. Up for Holbrook, and she swings. Breathitt handles it outside as Pelfrey taps that one over. Up in the neutral zone, and Stacy wins. Stacy versus Holbrook, and Stacy gets to the ball and puts it down. Hamilton back as Breathitt reaches that 20 mark, 20-7. Breathitt up by 13. Hamilton serves. And that's going to be an ace. As McClurg unable to handle it. Nice big curve, right hand swoop. We would call that a hook in golf, but it's effective in volleyball as Hamilton serves straight on. And Blair puts the ball over. One hand, he's going to call a lift on that one hand. She's a little bit back too far, and Morgan didn't know they already have the point. They're just getting in a little practice as they continue the play. Looks like Coach Strong getting in a lot of the younger players. Back to serve is Burton for Morgan County, 21-8. Breathitt leads. And Bird puts that ball up. Set to Bird, and nice hit. Daniel puts the ball up. Hamilton sets. And Bird is in for the kill.
That was a good hit.
Bird is in for the kill. Looks like Coach Strong is going to get in another player. 12 for Stacy.
Now that's a new player for Breathitt.
It is. I think she transferred from Jackson City down to Breathitt.
If I'm not mistaken, and she's not on my roster at the moment.
She's cleared for play. And Hamilton waits on that ball. Outside. And the ball up for Holbrook, who plays it to the back row. Outside. Valerie Maggard puts it up. Holbrook plays that ball over to Hamilton. Bird sets that to Maggard, and Maggard goes back row. McClurg puts it forward, and Smith plays it over. We're just going to volley for a little while. And it's in play.
Ooh.
And that's a kill. That may be, I'm sure that's her first kill for Breathitt High School.
At least at a varsity level, for sure.
And I think she is a Curtis. That is her first kill for Breathitt. Back to serve is Pelfrey. Too many nerves. She was trying to serve.
Yeah, she was ready to get back there.
And Pelfrey kisses that one off the net and down as we come to set point and match point.
Welcome
here
to Breathitt.
in the third.
Welcome to Breathitt Volleyball.
Roll it across the net, keep going. 24-8 Breathitt in this third set as Pelfrey to serve. And Morgan plays it up. And Bird unable to get it across the net.
That'll give Morgan at least one more serve.
Get another shot at set point. Back to serve is the senior, Macy Daniel. She's been at this a long time. And Daniel serves. And that's an ace. Sort of an unorthodox serve. It's almost like she's straining to pull that shoulder through, but it doesn't matter. She's putting the ball in. That's all that matters. And it was an ace as she serves. That would be a hard one to follow.
Absolutely.
Breathitt with 4 hits. And she's adding to Morgan's total. Doesn't matter how the serve looks as long as the points are going on the board.
Absolutely.
And Daniel serves a third time here. And she serves into Curtis and unable to handle it.
Well, she's put up 5 points.
And another low hard serve. And that's still live. And that's out of bounds. 6 points.
Wow.
Bristol Allen in for Breathitt. Didn't see her check in. Pelfrey puts the ball up. set by Hamilton, and Bird puts it over. Hamilton with the dig. Pelfrey up to Curtis, who plays it over. Outside to Skaggs, and she's unable to handle it. 25-13 here in set 3. We'll take a 30-second quick break and be right back to wrap this one up. Breathitt wins 3-0 over Morgan County.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School. We just wrapped up our match here between the Cougars of Morgan County and Breathitt High School. Breathitt walking away with a 3-0 victory here, taking them to 11-5 on the season, and Morgan falls to 3-11. Good game. We saw a lot of younger players get some action here, and that's a good sign for the future. Kyle, what did you see tonight?
Absolutely. At first, Breathitt and Morgan both, they've started a little slow, but as the sets came and went, the action picked up a little bit. At the end, Breathitt was able to catch some momentum and traction there, and they were starting to put some points on the board rather quick and started seeing some more aggressive hits. Morgan County, they were playing pretty good defense, holding their own. Skaggs, no, who was it? She blocked several.
McClurg.
McClurg.
Yeah.
McClurg. She was doing pretty good. And that's their senior, correct?
She is, I think, a junior.
Junior?
Let me check and make sure.
She stood out to me on Morgan's side.
Yeah, McClurg is a junior. Yeah, you saw a lot of young, you saw a lot of inexperience, but that's what these games are for. When you give the opportunity to get on the field and shake off some of those jitters and get ready for the future. But again, Breathitt wins tonight 3-0. We want to thank 3-0. We want to thank all of our sponsors who helped bring you volleyball action tonight. On behalf of myself, Steve Bowling, and Kyle Brewer, we're saying good night. Let's go play some volleyball, and we'll catch you here. Both teams have a full schedule for the rest of the year. We're getting very close to district. Have a good night. We'll see you the next round.